Announced that you will be cutting the government's extension of the humanitarian refugee intake of 20,000 a year by 6,000. Now, that's despite your promise to the crossbenchers to do the same if you become Prime Minister next year. Why the backflip?
Well, there hasn't been a backflip. We put that on the table as a way of trying to break a parliamentary deadlock, but we said when we failed to do that, that it wasn't something that would stay on the table. And the last message that we should be sending to the people smugglers and their customers is that Australia is easier to get into, and that's the problem. Not only is it going to cost us $1.3 billion over the forward estimates period at a time we can't afford it, Lisa, but we are sending precisely the wrong message to people smugglers and their clients at a time when our borders are simply out of control because of the policies of this government.
Well, speaking of sending messages, yesterday you described people arriving seeking asylum in Australia as a peaceful invasion. Does using terms like invasion help find a solution to the problem, or does it just inflame the situation?
Lisa, we have to stop the boats. It's as simple as that. At the moment, a significant element of our immigration program has been subcontracted out to people smugglers. The people smugglers are trespassing on the goodwill and the decency of the Australian people. They're playing the government for mugs, and this government has no answers because their heart just isn't in it. They said they were going to send illegal arrivals to Nauru. So far, I think 6 out of 100 illegally arriving people have been sent to Nauru.
Let's look at that term there, illegal arrivals, illegal immigrants. You use it regularly, but international human rights law clearly states that it is not illegal to arrive by boat in a country and seek asylum. Why do you consistently use such an inflammatory term as illegal immigrants?
Lisa, it's not illegal to seek asylum, but it is illegal to arrive in this country without authorisation, without papers, in breach of Australian law. The United Nations Article 31 of the UN Convention specifically refers to people arriving illegally.
But you do tend to use that term for everyone who arrives, whether they're legitimate refugees or not.
Well, it is illegal to turn up in this country without papers, without permission. Yes,
but not everybody turns up that way, Mr. Abbott.
Well, 99% of the people who turn up in Christmas Island do, Lisa.
But they're not all on Christmas Island, Mr. Abbott.
Lisa, why don't you jump on a plane and go to the United States without a passport, without a visa? You'll be treated as an illegal entrant. So I'm using exactly the same terminology which has been consistently used by the Australian government under this government, under the former government. I'm using the perfectly legitimate accepted terminology here.
All right, well, the Human Rights Convention will probably disagree with you, but sadly we will have to leave it there. And Mr. Abbott, I'm also sad to inform you that this will be our last meeting this year. We're having a break during December and January. We thought we'd give everyone a bit of a break, including yourself.
Lisa,
so thank you very much for your,
Lisa,
your turning up every Friday.
I'm so disappointed that we won't be spending Christmas together.
I can hear that in your voice, Mr. Abbott. I hope I'm at least going to get a Christmas card.
I think I wrote one out yesterday, Lisa, so it's turning up soon.
All right, don't forget to put a stamp on it. Thanks, Mr. Abbott. Have a great Christmas.
Thank you, and you too, Lisa.
Over to you, Carl.